Killer fish. Killer fish from San Diego. I don't know what I am, but I taste really good. I'm a killer fish. Hello. I'll be your killer fish for the evening. Thank you.
Killer fish. Hello, Leofar. Hope you're doing well. You're indeed first today, apparently. Hello, Ale Avo. Hope you're doing well. We're back with some more Extra Not Included. We're doing more Sargassel Bust today. We've got to actually find this water planet today. I said we were going to do it last time, but we got a bit distracted trying to fix everything. But I think most things are fixed now, so let's go have a look. We are kind of setting up a little bit of an impromptu Flox shelter as the game chugs to life. We've got an anti-entropy thermonullifier in here, so we are trying to cool down the gas. The whole map was just full of carbon dioxide anyway, so I think it's turned out quite nice for them. But I'm not sure this is enough cooling on its own, and I don't really want to have to plug another aquatuner into this. That being said, okay, so this one here, this one is actually cold. It would be very easy for me to just set up a pipe here. Yeah, I was thinking about doing something with this one, but I think I'm going to leave that one just ambiently cooling the map. We'll just hook up this coolant pipe so it goes up here. That makes way more sense. So let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, it's so nice having ceramic for everything. Love ceramic. Right, that could go there, and then this can go here. That will do. Actually, that could be regular pipe, can't it? Yeah. There you go. Yeah, and then let's put some bridges on this. I think we will do some bridges here. Does this matter? I mean, I feel like this should matter. I'm running cooling here, but it occurs to me there's actually quite a heat leak going on. So the coolant's running this way, but the steam turbine is still getting pretty hot. I guess it's running constantly. Today's project, well, ultimately, we're just looking for the water planet. We're going to hang out a little bit. I'm not sure what else we do. What we might do is I might try and actually connect the heavy watt wire between both sides of the map, because the steam in here I think is starting to get cold enough. It's cold enough at the bottom at least where we're dumping all the water. If we have a look at this map mode, the gradient is actually more pronounced than you would think. Like if you look at it like this, we've got the hot steam up here and then we have the cold steam. And again, if I shuffle this range around, because we're just dropping all of the water on it, it's quite pronounced. This looks really pretty, doesn't it? It looks like a rainbow. I'm such a nerd for color maps. I could spend hours designing color maps, and I did for my PhD. So that was fun. But yes, this is the biggest steam room I've ever had, for sure. So yeah, that's what we'll do today. But the main aim is to find stuff to occupy us while we're looking for the water planet. I believe, actually, the Green Goblin, we're putting some power banks in here. And once we put enough power banks in here, I'll send just the pilot out as well. And we'll do that. We're going to keep the Floxes well looked after. We have loads of phosphorite from the Drecos. There should not be any issues with this. I could even set up a chute just to dump the phosphorite in here. ONI doesn't do convection, so up-down heat doesn't transfer all that well, does it? Not really. It's more because it's more because the cold water is dropping out and hitting the tiles, and then the tiles are forming a little bit of a cold sink. Is that a good way of putting it? Oh, these pike apples are still dying. That's gonna happen. Oh god. It's winter. It's winter and it's cold outside. It's like 0 degrees. It's raining. It's not even snowing. It's still raining, but it's lemon freezing. I'm not sure whether my office is going to be open tomorrow or not. I guess we'll find out. temperature plate wallpapering episode? No. No, I want to be actually doing stuff, but we can just relax a little bit. Treble Queen! Hello, Animal104. Hello, Critical Fire 65. Hello, Treble Queen. What have you been up to? Let me give you a shout out. What a good time for a raid. We're just getting started. Here you go. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we are doing Sour Gas or Bust. And I have some videos. I still need to update this command. But basically, the plan is, we're on this giant, and I mean giant, classic asteroid. It's geodormant. I've dug out the entire asteroid, and we're going to fill it with sour gas boilers and critter ranches. But we're not quite there yet. We need 2 more things before we can proceed. We need supercoolant, so we need graphite from the water planet, and we need niobium from the volcano planet. And we have a Radbolt rocket that's set up and ready to go. We have lots of radiation going from our Radbolt generators. Are they running out of power? Did I disconnect these? No, I think we're just actually running out of power. That's hilarious. Why? What's going on? Why are they all too hot? Why is the water in the coolant pipe hot? Oh, the coolant pipe isn't running. Why? Did I forget to connect this back up? I did! Well, that's no good. Wait. What is going on? How is my computer still functioning? Yeah, it's kind of why we paused this run, but it's doing okay. I'm gonna have to upgrade my computer before we finish off this run, but there's intermediate tasks to do, so we're gonna still do them. Did I actually just dump too much liquid in this pipe? Right, just dump a little bit in here for now, just to get things moving again. What is going on? I bet I did plug this up, didn't I? Oh, there's so many bridges. I think it's got to be this bridge. So the thing is, I wanted to make sure that we're dumping geyser water onto the pipes, which this one is doing. But I think I need to remove... I think this bridge needs to get disconnected from this pipe. Why did I put this here? What is the goal exactly? Hello, so sold that Twitch. Hope you're having a nice day. I am, indeed. The goal is to just see if we can recycle products with critters efficiently. We have some theory videos on the YouTube channel. I've recently made one involving Floxes as well. Floxes are very powerful for that because they produce so much wood. And you can turn wood directly into carbon dioxide, into polluted water, into lots of other things. Yeah, let's just do this for now. I need to sort this out immediately because this is a lot of power for our base. We're mostly running Radbolt generators off of it, but we're running other things. So if it doesn't work, it's not good. I should have looked at this a while ago. Thankfully, the dupes are all pretty busy. But yeah, we get about 15 FPS on speed 1, so we're going to be speed 1ing it a lot. Oh, look, a fish. Right, don't send this water anywhere for now, and I'm going to keep dumping water in here as well, because we filled this loop up too much. So I'm going to have to do this until this runs again. I'm going to have to do it until it runs consistently again, I think. How irritating. It's because I was trying to fill up the coolant loop, and I think I got a bit confused. So, yeah, let's just watch this for a minute. Watch the pipes, and then we'll explain more things. I still wish we could get the suppress notifications mod on, but I don't think that's going to work. We have way too many bridges here. There's a couple down there still, but we need to see all of this moving at once. Okay, now I've got a packet there. That's the sign we should turn it off, I think. I don't mind a couple of missing packets. But we just gotta let this run now. So that should cool everything back down. That's really not what I wanted to do. Should I just dump a load of... should I just dump a load of coolant in here? Do we have any ice left to dump? We have a little bit. I'm just going to put some ice temperature plates over here. Just to help it out. Wait. Oh, I only put them on the bottom. Yeah, that's fine. Wait, we have some water over here? That's ridiculous. I think we should be able to catch up with the coolant loop, but it's going to be a little bit weird. I still have a couple of packets of polluted oxygen as well. They have just occasionally been cropping up. They don't look huge, though. I've opened up a few of these ports here just to actually let it move around a bit. So all of these steam turbines should still work. Yeah, you gotta get the ice in here. Who's gonna be doing this, then? Lots of people, apparently. That's good. How is filling us up with power banks going? It's not. Do we have any deliveries on this? We do. But nobody's doing it because they're all busy. Do I just need to leave people alone for now, then? Okay, looks like the books are going back up. That's good. Right. We built the pipes here. This... Let's see. I think I just need to make sure the pike apples are cold. So let's replace these pipes with aluminum. The rest of it I don't mind too much. And then... I don't think I overly care about this room staying insulated. I'm just trying to actively cool the steam turbines to make sure they don't fall over. And then, let's cut this. I probably didn't need that pipe up there to be insulated, but I don't care overly about that. And then that means I need to dump more polluted water to this line. And I'm going to have to do that with a dropper. I could just put a dropper in here, to be fair. That should work. I'll just put it right here. I don't care. But yeah, this is Sour Gas or Bust. So, yeah, we have a lot of dupes. Not too many. We have, like, 45 dupes. They're all living pretty good lives up here. I sorted out most of this stuff a while ago. We could put in some communal tables if we want, but I don't really care too much. We have, like, 2 million calories of surf and turf stored up. The base is a nice, comfortable temperature. We have a variety of food sources. We've kind of rescued all of the critters on the map and put them in ranches. Not really for any specific benefit, but just to make sure that we have access to them if we need them. Puffs are doing okay. Why do we have a dense puffed in here? That should not be the case. Oh, no. You should be a dense puffed. Why have I got a load of puff princes in here? And more correctly, why do we have a load of carbon dioxide in here? How are we going to get the carbon dioxide out? Where has that even been coming from? I guess it's gradually ended up in here. Because this hasn't been filtering properly or something. We're trying to dump all the carbon dioxide outside. You know what? I'm just going to leave it for now. I don't overly care about this too much. I wanted to make sure that I had Squeaky Puff eating all the chlorine. And that is working well. Well, it was working. Something's gone wrong. Just run out of chlorine to dump in here. We do have some vents. This vent's active. About the other chlorine vents. This is the chlorine pipe. That one's on the other planet. Barkera. What about the chlorine vent over here? That one's dormant. Okay, that's fine. I would guess the gas pipe backed up and broke the filters. Yeah, something is not quite right with this filtering. Should I try and fix that? Yes, it does require a continuous flow of gas. We do have, like, an actual vent here, which should vent if it doesn't detect polluted oxygen. But yes, if this pipe backs up, then I guess that would be an issue, wouldn't it? Should I just put one slickster in here and see how it goes? That might be a good. That actually might be a good idea. Let's just do that. It looks like all the water's melted. I'm gonna have to sweep this up when we're done, but I did want to cool it all down. Right, let's just grab. Oh my god! Let's just grab a slickster. Why does the slickster freeze to death? Like a normal slickster. Yeah, but he doesn't need to be in here for long. So this one needs one, and then this one could do with one. What temperature do the regular slicksters freeze at? Let's have a look again. They freeze at 0. So he's not going to be happy, but he's not going to die. Yeah, put you in here. I want the carbon dioxide in these rooms, because we're growing mushrooms in here. No, not many dupes, just 41 smaller village. Yeah. We removed the basic tiles there. Let's just put some regular tiles back that we can remove easier again. I was going to hook this up. I don't really think there's much point. These Floxes aren't going to require that much cooling. But it does mean I need to run this at minus 14. So let's cool it down a bit more in here. I bet I've just injected a load of heat into this room by accident doing this. Well, results are inconclusive. Okay, so let's keep dumping polluted water in here. Oh! If we use polluted water for this, the closest we can get it down is like minus 22. You can automate the nullifier with a mech door. Yes, we have done that. So if the temperature gets too cold, then we will turn this off. That's what we've done. Yeah, I like the nullifiers. The thing I wish about the nullifiers, I wish there was a slider on them, so you could set them to consume more hydrogen, but provide more cooling. Because 80 KD to use is not a huge amount, and the cost is very low. I feel like if the hydrogen cost increased exponentially with the amount of cooling, that would be an interesting dynamic. Oh, we got printables. What do we got? A dartle egg? Sure. I don't think we're going to do anything with a dartle egg. Does the ore bust refer to the building the sour gas boiler before the computer goes bust? Lol. Basically, we tried this challenge once, and we were pretty lazy about it, and we actually, the base wasn't going in the right direction, so I restarted it. And I also thought I was probably just not going to be able to technically pull off all of the infrastructure. But yes, at this point, the computer is probably going to bust before I do. Right, enable auto bottle on this. During 838 cycles, there's enough time to plan automating everything. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we've spent a fair amount of time here. We've spent like 150 hours here. This is definitely the longest save I have ever done in ONI. I've not speedran to the boiler. No. That's very true. But the whole point is, whatever I make, I want to make it so I can just expand it however much I want. I kind of want to try and make a modular design. I'm not sure how easy that's going to be. You know how, off the YouTube channel how I like to do modular designs for things. And there's still a few things I need to bottom out that I'm going to make videos on as well and upload to YouTube. The Slickster ranches. We're going to need a lot of Slicksters. So we're going to want a mass Sticks to the ranch. It doesn't require drop-offs, because we've got a few people... I think we've got grey areas constantly wrangling slicksters, just because I couldn't think of anything better to do. Actually, wait. This is a really easy one, isn't it? Oh, I have automated it, but there's not enough slicksters. I need 2 of these. Oh no, I need 2 of these, but there's not room for a second one. Well, maybe you are actually going to just drop them off. No, I think the issue is this is a higher priority than this. So, let's set it to priority 8. And then Barney has just been making diamond, fossil for all time from the diamond, because we've got 74 tons of diamond now. Right, this is good. So, we've started to get these steam turbines running again. And I'm going to need to sweep up all this water. And the ethanol should boil. But we've got to get it to the point where the ethanol starts condensing again. Which it is condensing, that's good. The ethanol condensing is some of the heat deletion. Oh my god, what's going on? Oh, wait. I know what's going on. I had another program open. It's not going to help, is it? Is the sweep causing the issues? Maybe. No, just a momentary hiccup. It's fine. How about the power banks? No. Should I just yellow alert this? And I've given them too many errands. I'm going to yellow alert this. We need to get the space mission launched, otherwise we're not going to do it. And I need to at least know where the planet is today, otherwise I'm going to be very annoyed. Right, you are on the way to fill this, that's good. This is heating up, that's not good. Is 1 aqua tuner not going to be enough for all of this? Let's check. I mean, we are having some power issues at the moment, technically. Because the steam turbine's all turned off. I think I need to insulate this room. I was kind of hoping to ambiently cool everything, but I think the reality is I need to be a bit more careful about this. So let's... I'm probably just gonna not completely insulate it, but like mostly insulate it. And yes, I put all the triage cots here because I thought it was funny. If I put like a little blob of naphtha in here, that'll help too. Let's do that. But yeah, I'm trying to make sure that we're doing some of these little maintenance things while we're waiting to do the space mission, just because I want to make sure that when we actually get to space, we're not, and we're doing the other asteroids, I don't have to come back here for maintenance. I'm going to set this as a priority 9. You're currently doing this. No, you're not. We need to make sure our ranchers aren't constantly just, sweeping up slicksters. Because no one's coming to drop them off. Oh, right. This needs to be priority 9. Otherwise, people are going to keep sweeping them up here. Oh, I see. That's the issue. Okay. Also, our plan of separating out the liquids has not gone very well. But that's fine. That's not really the mission at the moment. Okay, let's actually make sure these get swept up as well. We got the sponge squad on command. That's good. Get it out of here. But the thing is, the liquid ethanol has to keep creeping over here to show that the cooling is working. Won't the water help heat transfer? Well, yes, but the point is we're trying to make sure the ethanol is repeatedly boiling and condensing in here. because that actively deletes heat. I did a YouTube video about that, actually. But liquid ethanol has a heat capacity of 2.46, but gas ethanol has a heat capacity of 2.148. So repeatedly boiling it and condensing it deletes heat. And it's enough... I think once we get it running, I think it's enough that it's going to be the equivalent of having another aquatuner down here. Yeah. And this is probably the main case where I like to use the ethanol. And we had a load of random ethanol on the map, so I just wanted to dump it in here as well, because I didn't want to deal with it. What's this going? Oh, you're empty. You're dormant. That's fine. We got a real mix of jungle juice here, don't we? But yeah, I'm planning on doing more Sandbox Showcase videos.
Hello
I'm planning on doing more shorts of those as well. I'm kind of tempted... So I put a poll up on YouTube, but I'm quite tempted to just do a brief video talking about the Printerceptor, because I think it's way more impactful on the game than people realize. So that's probably going to be the next video I do, just because it'll be an easy one to make. Okay, this is actually cooling down now. This is good. We need this to be minus 15. And if we look at polluted water, let's just double check that. Is this a case where I need to fill it with nectar? Am I making any nectar in this run? I don't think I am. It says that off gases. Wait, is it really 1,000 grams of polluted water turns into 1 gram of polluted oxygen if it off gases? Is it really that low? That's awful. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah. Minus 20.6. So minus 23.6 is the absolute minimum we can go. So we're going to set this to minus 9. And I'm thinking it will generally end up cool enough that it should be fine, combined with the anti-entropy thermonullifier. I think. Right, how's this going? No, it's not happening. This is a thing about the game when you have lots of errands. Sometimes the game just lies about errands. So sweep these up. Wait, what's this? It's got a load of random dirt and stuff in here. Get rid of it. How are the poke shells doing? We have like 50 poke shells in here. We have more than 50 poke shells in here. We have like 80 poke shells in here. They're just having fun. One thing I want to do like game is print spam wild critters for wild critter farms. That's weird. That's an interesting idea. I like it. But it is a bit weird. Right, okay, so we got the slickstone here. That means the carbon dioxide is getting eaten up. That's good. It also means there's slightly the wrong amount of critters in here. But I think they're still fine. Oh, we need a pup prints in here. Is this not happening? 5 out of 1 critters. Oh, I see. It's because we have too many pup printers in this chamber. They're not supposed to be in here. Let's eat them. After all, the main problem we're having is... The main problem we're having is the carbon dioxide, not the oxygen consumption. Oh, I want you to be in carbon dioxide so that you don't actually starve, right? Can I just quickly put some carbon dioxide in here? How hard is that going to be? Should I just sweep these liquids up and dump them again? I don't know, that seems like a bad plan. Oh, I know what I do. I just open this tile. Yeah, let's just do that. Get some more carbon dioxide in here, get the pup prints in here again. In the inert gas. Wait, why are we cracking squeaky puffed eggs? Excuse me? Oh, because we're sustainably breeding them. Oh, I get it. Okay. We figured out that we could do it. Is this automated? It is. So we're only running this if we have too many critters. Weird. Okay. So now I've got carbon dioxide in here. Are you coming to do this one automatically, or am I going to have to encourage someone? Okay, Rowan's coming to do it automatically. That's good. Right, let's put some naphtha here. Let's put some liquid naphtha here. So select. Do the same here. Wait, we do have nectar. Where is the friggin' nectar? Did we make that on another planet? Did we just set up a random tree somewhere? I very much doubt we just set up a random tree somewhere. How's the heat situation over here? We did just put our coolant pipe here now. Okay, this is actually cooling down. It's probably cooling down because the things aren't running all the time. They're currently not quite getting back up to speed. You're all too hot again. I think I'm just going to have to turn off these ones at the end for now. Let's do it. Let's turn them off if they're not working. And at least that way it'll give us time to actually cool this room down, and then we can get the ethanol all the way to the other end, and then it will work again. Did you just dump like one power bank in here and call it a day? Oh my god, you totally did. I need to do. Here's what I need to do. I need to do sweep by type power banks. That's what I need to do. There you go. Grr. Okay, so the carbon dioxide is slowly getting eaten in here. The oil is flowing through to here. That's fine. That should eventually solve everything. I have a load of polluted oxygen in here. So I think I need a putt prince in here. There you go. Get rid of that, please. You're warm again. Why? I need you to actually do this as well. Sorry, I can't really wait on this. My throat has been a bit weird lately. Not 100% sure why. Yeah, these are starting to cool down now. That's good. I guess we could turn off the radiation for now. Any P-water getting dropped off? So we do have P-water. The dupes just weren't doing it, but it's coming out of this geyser. We're pitcher pumping it from here. But what's going on with these plants? It's too hot? Really? Yeah, I guess it is. I've been too effective at heating this base, apparently. Oh, wow. Who's starving? The molten slicksters? That's okay. I'm kind of hoping that the slicksters eventually do just eat all of this carbon dioxide. That is very much the goal. You can see they're kind of dragging it from across this part of the map. I think I need to make this airflow tiles too, you know. Let's give it a try. Oh wait, is that good? I think it's going to drop a load of debris down here. Is that a problem? I don't think it is. Okay. This polluted water is coming out at 30 degrees, I believe, as well. So there's probably a little bit of aqua tuning, extra aqua tuning needed on these. What is the naphtha situation? The filter isn't set? Filter. Well, it says they're doing the task. Mesh tiles. Oh, right, yeah. These should probably be mesh tiles. Yep, good idea. Why? Ugh, where is all the copper gone? Okay. Just being a moron. I think I wanted these to be airflow tiles to make sure there weren't any liquids getting into here, but that shouldn't be a problem for these ones. But I do need to sweep the liquid off of this. Right, you are actually full now, so the ranchers are doing other things. This is good. Hello, Tech Rock, you stole all the copper. Sure, I believe it. Oh, I know what's going on. We have this stupid situation where they try and pump the naphtha, but it doesn't work. Looks like we need another plastic temperature plate. I can go here. Actually, put it here. Yeah, they'll do that pretty quickly. I guess we're generating a lot of heat. Each of these is generating like 90 kDTUs of heat. But we don't need that much cooling in here. We just need a little bit. Lord Fart Squad is on the case. Good, good. We're using the geotuned aluminium volcano to melt all of our naphtha. But yeah, look, they're trying to do the yellow alert and they're not doing it. Because there's too little to suck up. Rub fruit is rotted? That's fine. How is the power banks? Okay, the power bank situation is good now. That's good. Right, let's do the missions. So, we've got everything else we need in here. Select destination. Oh, hold on. Select destination. Annoyingly, to try and get around this planet is going to be too many hexes. Let's go here. And then let's summon crew. Then begin launch sequence. Right, we melted the temperature plate. That's good. A lot of it is just dripping down here, but that's okay. Because we can pick it up here as well. Time for the second idle game. Nice. Oh, did we just dump the pike apple seeds back over here? That's kind of funny. Are you actually full of polluted water now? You are not. Okay, that's fine. Right, we actually have some here. That's good. Right. Empty this. And then remove that. And then empty this. And that should be a better thermal seal than what we currently have. I could completely seal it over here. Do I actually want dupes running in here? I think I do kind of want dupes running in here. Yeah, let's do it. Let's put another naphtha blob here, and then this can be a vacuum seal. Oh. Was it just not actually selected? Oh, whoops. You're happy now? Well, that's good. Let's cool down, please. You're still tuning all of these? Nice. Right, the ethanol is slowly creeping over. That's good. Still wish I had more stuff over here. What is going on with this one? We didn't even bother trying to cool this one. Weird. %63.62% remaining to complete your game. Interesting. I'm glad the ethanol is making its way back over. Right. Remove. Empty this. Then we'll put another one here. Actually, you know what? We don't actually need to do that because we've got bottles that are just here, right? Or... Oh. Well, we should. Oh, I'll put one there. It'll be quicker, won't it? Well, doing planet craft without the boosting rockets sucks. Fair enough. Right, you're in space. That's good. You did get the mission control boost. That's good, because I didn't actually check that earlier. You should be there in 2.4 cycles. Good. I'm pretty sure this is it. There's lots of other random things in space, but we don't really need random resources from space anymore, so I'm not that fussed about picking them up at the moment. And I didn't bring any plastic here, because frankly I didn't really need any power banks. Although, what we could do is set up a robot-controlled rocket and run data banks off of that. If we really felt like it, we could do that. Put some more naphtha here. I am very keen to just insulate this as much as possible. Oh, yeah, you guys were talking about this a lot, but I kind of didn't really acknowledge it too much earlier. If we go back to Blagini, the asteroid with the Tungsten Volcano that's going to start erupting in 6 cycles, we actually have a interesting problem here. This fish feeder broke due to water pressure because of the gulp fish. You're not happy. Why are you not happy? Did we fix the egg situation? We did. But there's... Why are there 17 in here? That's way too many goldfish. Gonna have to murder like 7 goldfish. How old are these ones? Yeah, murder the old ones. We shouldn't be ending up with this many goldfish in here. I was still finishing off this asteroid, to be honest. Like shooting fish in a barrel. Oh, were they able to sweep? Oh, I think I know what happened. I think they were able to actually move over here because of the water pressure. That's no good. Gotta eat a few more of these guys, apparently. Does this mean I'm gonna have to kill the babies? Yes. Attack. Attack. Yeah, the issue is the water pressure over here is too high. The water pressure should decrease again once they actually eat the polluted water. I think I'm going to have to get them to sweep up these liquids. Oh! Oh! Yeah, the fish feeder isn't counting as a tile because of the whole thing. I think I need to rebuild this. Because it's letting the water through, paradoxically. Because we had an autosweeper here. Autosweepers can reach through this at the moment. There's a bug in the game where fish feeders can both count as a tile and not count as a tile. So we've actually got to fix this. It's irritating. We could rebuild this one, though, as well. Although maybe we'll do that one afterwards. Yeah, I feel like that's like entirely the issue. Yeah, you should be fine now once you actually get in the thing. 10 green signal left below 11. But we're using goldfish for all the cooling, so this area is actually very cold. This is our base cooling. Well, we're using an aquatutor to cool the volcanoes, but the general base cooling is the fish. I'll just copy the setting across from this fish feeder once we're done. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what I'll be doing tomorrow. I think what we're going to do tomorrow is we're going to finish off surviving Mars. Because there is still stuff I want to do in that game. We've got to build a capital city. We've got to get the seed vegetation missions up. And there's more colonizing on the underground we want to do. We're getting a lot of exotic crystals from the asteroid, so we might as well finish that off. Okay. So let's copy and paste this setting. And then I'm going to order you to rebuild this out of... Oh, I guess I'm just going to deconstruct and reconstruct you then. I think at this point we just fill it with as much as we want. Which algae do we actually have? Oh, we have 24 tons of algae. Okay, that's fine. We've got a loader here for loading everything that's edible in here. So all the pachyphilic gets dumped in here, and the tree eats it, and we turn it into sap. We pump the sap, and we make insulate. We get the isosap from the sap. Sap gets pumped into this room, where it boils, and then we get the isosap coming out. Because if we look at sap, this is the only run I've actually done this in, by the way. We boil it at 125 degrees C, it turns into mostly steam and some isosap. But I'm fine with all the steam going in here, because this is an infinite storage and we want this to be a big heat sink. But if you heat it up to 200 degrees, then you actually get liquid naphtha. And this is all gunk in here, it's not liquid naphtha. So this is actually working correctly. Good. Oh, look, we're getting the pressure damage again. How do we get this water to exchange over? I think we just have to have water in this tile, you know. I think we needed to have a lower level of water. Yeah, that one needs to go... Does that go there? No, I think that goes a bit higher, doesn't it? I could have this one a bit higher. Is there a reason to not do that? I could get you to come sweep this liquid up, see how that goes. We're not actually dumping water in here, are we? It's not going to help this thing survive, but it is going to reduce the amount of water in here. And then as the amount of polluted water decreases, we should be in a better position. I guess I can't have you just sweep this forever, can I? Why we got steam in here? What? When did this happen? Well, I think this probably happened too long ago to actually sort out. That's not good. Yeah, there we go. There's our sour gas. This is potentially a big problem.
Hello there.
Like a big problem. We just gotta get all this magma out of here, man. This is not the sour gas we wanted, but I feel like it's kind of a bit late for us to do anything about it. I mean, we're at least still managing to pump all of this magma out. This is the sour gas that we deserved. I don't even know what caused this. Clearly some water got in here somehow. Did it burst out the pipe? There's no damage on the pipe, but they could have repaired it. I mean, to be fair, we're actively cooling this bit. Is that actually going to help us? I think I just need to let them keep getting on with this, to be honest. The more you grab, the better. It's the loot. What we got? Oh, this definitely means we're just ending up with some random... Oh, jet suit gloves. That's nice. We're definitely just ending up with some random ass gas in here then, aren't we? Or am I just venting it to space? Oh, I'm smart. I'm putting it in a canister filler. That's a lot of polluted oxygen in here. Start building blocks. Yes, we can start tiling this up. This is fairly close. This is the way you typically encounter that? Yeah. Oh, don't repair this. In large concentration. Well, the good news is it's not very concentrated, so it's not very conductive. But that also is bad news because it means it's going to take a while to actually pump it out. Also, most of the gas is over here, so I probably I mean, I probably should set up a separate gas pump over here. The issue is, it's going to take them longer to do that than it is for them to just bottle up all the magma. And once the magma is gone, there will be less conduction going on, I think. Hope you do well, Origami Pyro. It's a nice emote. What were we even doing? It was the fish feeders. Yeah, this one's broken again. I think we've just got to let them get on with it. We just got to let the goldfish actually process the polluted water, and then the water level will join up down here, and then it will stop breaking. That's my opinion. It's raining. That's not good. It shouldn't be raining in the magma room. We got a load of sand up here. Sand? Did the gunk boil? Boils into petroleum and sulfur and then sour gas. It did boil. Would introducing some uranium to the small blobs of magma help? Yes, you could do that. The only thing is, we kind of miss... Oh, you know what we should do? We should just build pipe segments. Big pipe segments, something made out of commonly available material that can absorb the heat from the remaining little tiles. There's still some quite big tiles, though. I've got to disable auto repair on all of these. Now, do we have an issue with the aluminium heating up? Or the tungsten heating up? No, I don't think we do. That's good. Wait. Oh, I forgot to put something important in here. I need to put a friggin', I need to put a friggin' auto conveyor loader in here. Yeah, let's do that. Looks like stuff is about to get worse. Maybe. Maybe. As long as the water isn't pressure damaging out of these abyssalite tiles, I think we'll be fine. Right, let's see. So we want, yeah. Put that in there. Actually, do we want that to be aluminium? We want that to be steel. I mean, I guess I'll make it out of cobalt. I still don't know what happened in here, but at least we have the foresight to set up a contained gas pump. Joya seeds. Okay, let's actually do this. So let's put gas pipes. No, we want something bigger than a gas pipe. Do I just want to put a temperature plate there? Maybe. If you just move the material over, that will do. But what do we even want to use? We don't really have a lot of anything. Oh, igneous rock. That would be the obvious one, wouldn't it? So if you just build temperature plates in a few of these spots. Oh, do they even need to build temperature plates, or will just actually bringing the igneous rock over be enough? I feel like the pipe isn't going to be hot enough. We're just dropping in for a sec, so sorry if you consider this already, but I have a lot of luck using Sweepy. I think we could do that, but I think it'd be quicker for us to just make some temperature plates and get this to be hot igneous rock instead. But we need to get to the floor to do that. And to get to the floor, we need to stop pumping this magma. Now, I could get down here if I actually remove these two tiles. I could do that. Yeah, I guess this is what we're doing today. Gotta make sure these guys are alright. And we've got to have some mango Pepsi, because we have mango Pepsi. Seems like a lot of water. Is this actually a lot? It's a fair amount. This isn't going to cause all the uranium to leak out. Hopefully. And then we should be able to get down here. And then we could build another one here, and then we could build another one here. It's one of those rehydrate with Pepsi days. Well, if you redeem the command, I'll go get some squash. But otherwise, I think yes. I mean, the good news is they're actually mostly done on this. Wait, you got molten copper here now. That's not good. Does animal recycling and changing to meat destroy heat? I think it can. I haven't really thought about it too much. It sounds plausible. Yeah, you need to keep eating the polluted water. We need to get these tiles massed down. It is happening, just very slowly. So you do one on Paku? So that was a case... So the thing is, the Paku spawn at a fixed temperature. Gobfish spawn at minus 12.5 degrees C, and when they change from babies to adults, they also reset to minus 12.5 degrees C. But when they turn to meat, I'm not sure how that happens. I mean, let's have a look at a gobfish, right? Genetic ooze, heat capacity 3.47. If we look at, say, Paku fillets, I presume this is also made of genetic ooze. Does it not say? Is there any on the floor? No. I feel like the answer is there is no change in heat. Although I guess there would be because there's mass. I think some heat would get deleted because, excuse me, because the Paku is 200 kilograms. And the Paku fillet is 1 kilogram. Oh, I don't think you can do that one, can you? No. No, do not repair these. Don't repair this one either. But the problem is, as soon as we allow anyone to access the bottom of the map, then they can't actually dump the magma up here anymore. Which is the big problem. Oh, also, someone should totally be making this, right? There's an errand to need to make more insulate. Have a look here again quickly. How's this going? You're still hot. Remove this. Empty the naphtha here. What? Where'd the naphtha go? Did someone steal the I think someone stole the naphtha and put it on the other one. It's hilarious. So, did I not put a bottle emptier full of naphtha here? I was trying to do it again. Right, where am I dumping all the naphtha? We're supposed to be putting it here. Have I been dumping the naphtha somewhere else by accident? I bet I have been. I'm confused, because we built this not too long ago. Well, at least this loop is full of polluted water now. But the issue is... I think we're just going to struggle to get it cold enough. Oh, what about you? Are you done? Are you at the destination? Oh, you've gunked the toilet. Yes, that's true, actually. Good job. You're almost there. Use your ethanol in that cooling loop. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I know that we're supposed to use ethanol for this to get it down to temperature properly, but we're also using it to cool these steam turbines. If we put ethanol in a thermal aquatuner, it's not going to be enough heat capacity, because these are all running flat out to deal with this geotuned saltwater vent. That's a large amount of our power as well. So, kind of don't really have a choice on that one. I mean, the good news is the temperature has really dropped in here, so we have done some insulating. But these are still generating a lot of heat. Maybe a second loop. Maybe we do have to do a second loop. What I do need to do, so how are you doing? Are you actually cooling down? I think we could start to enable some of these again. It should help. Let's enable these ones again. Because again, the boiling and condensing of the ethanol will help with the heat deletion. Let's see how that goes. And then we'll enable these ones at the end. Right, you do have some naphtha, that's good. So remove this, and then dump this here. And then I can replace this tile, and then we're done. Is there something special other than geotuning that's running the 5 steam turbines? Nope! Not at all. Geotuned saltwater geysers are amazing. This one's a pretty weedy one, but even still, when you max geotune them, you end up with 195 degree salt water. You put a conductive liquid at the bottom, it just immediately turns into steam. We're using liquid sulfur for this one. Yeah, and it's literally 5 steam turbines running at full whack. It's actually a bit more than that, but I'm factoring in the dormant period as well. Usually we'll have 3 of these active, including the dormant period. But yeah, this is like one of the most powerful things in the game. Like, because the thing is, if you have a saltwater vent that's productive enough, you will generate enough salt from the geotune that when you feed it to a bleach stone hopper, you will actually get more bleach stone out than you put into the geotuners. This is particularly the case with brine vents that give -10 stuff. Obviously, you can't hook up steam turbines to those, but you will get way more bleach stone out of those than you put in if you geotune them. And then you've just got to do something with the 90 degrees brine. But you can heat that pretty easily into steam and then condense it again. We have a video on a YouTube channel where we talk about that as well. I haven't looked at it in a while, but this is kind of the backbone of this colony, if I'm going to be honest. We have this one here, and then we have this one over here, which is doing the same thing. But this one is producing like almost twice the amount. Where am I getting the gold? I have a gold volcano. That's usually the answer to that question. Thank you very much for the follow. And EvilFish93, enjoy your fishy and froggy emotes. I think you will enjoy your fishy and froggy emotes, based on that username. Very good. Right, how are these puffs looking? Okay, so... what's going on? Get an alert here. These are all broken. Right, so you can't actually use these now. Oh, you can't get down here. I'm gonna have to put a ladder here, aren't I? Something like this. Right, hold on. Let's go back here. Okay, so you've just got chlorine in here now. That's good. There's just oxygen in here. There's still a bit of carbon dioxide in here. I need to move... Okay, so you're done. I need to move you in here. And I need to get rid of the prince. No, I need to get rid of one of these guys. How are you doing that, Ulti? Thing 1 had to go and steal the kill. Right, this we can tile over now. So remove this pedestal. And then we can vacuum seal this with some naphtha. We got lots of things overheating now. Right, are we there yet? We're... Oh. It's an exploded ice giant. Right, okay. We've got a Grub statue. I like that you can see the artifacts in here. This is good. I just don't think there's going to be any way for this guy to get home. I think because this planet is in the way, we can't quite get to this one. But if this is the water planet, I'm going to scream. Actually, to be fair, if we get into orbit of the water planet, that's actually fine. Okay, that's fine. We just won't be able to land on it and then come back. Oh, I just want to see this happen. Speed up. Speed up. Grub fruits is decaying, that's fine. Okay, that wasn't it. That was the oxidized asteroid field. Okay. Neat. Right, so the water planet definitely isn't over there. So you're going to have to head home. So, set destination home. You'll be home in about 3 cycles. And then we'll have to go investigate this one. Obsolete space station module. Okay. Well, at least we know it's not over there now. And yes, one could argue that I could do the Niobium asteroid first, but I want to ease myself into that. That one should definitely be the conclusion rather than the beginning. Did we put the mesh tires over here? We did. What's the gas situation doing then? Okay, we're getting a load of polluted oxygen over here. Wow. It's entertaining. I actually have a gas pump running here, so if it detects something that's not carbon dioxide, I'm actually pumping this gas up, and I'm putting it in a gas reservoir. So eventually all the polluted oxygen is ending up in here. I'm actually kind of trying to vacuum out this whole asteroid, and I'm not sure how successful I'm going to be at that. I've never vacuumed out a whole asteroid before. Right, you're nice and cold now. You're nice and cold. I think we can turn these up. Let's give it a try. See if that works, because we'll need to refill our rocket again. But the more ethanol we actually have as a liquid, the better we'll be. Okay. Right, and then remove this, and then we've got a vacuum in here. Go back to Blagini. Who's trapped? A duplicate is trapped? Excuse me? What? You aren't trapped. Are you trapped? No. You aren't trapped, you're just bored. You don't have anything to do. Oh, wait, hold on. A ladder's melting. Oh, a tile is formed here. Okay. Well, that's not exactly what I wanted to see. Oh, the gas pump is broke. Oh, okay. Fun. I gotta fix this. Yeah, this is a gold amalgam gas pump. I think I need to make a steel gas pump, and I need to replace this. I need to do it now while you're not actively pumping magma. I do feel like we're just going to have to do some damage control here. Why have I got an igneous rock tile here? We just got random igneous rock tiles everywhere. Right, I'm just going to set up a steel gas pump here. And that is going to get hooked up here. And then that is going to get hooked up here. You need to do that first. Make that priority 8. Then I can leave that tile there. None of these need to get fixed. You're too hot? That does make sense that you're too hot. I'm gonna have to dump some more gunk in here. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. This is all breaking now. Okay. Oh, God. We've got cascading failure. Great. This volcano is about to start erupting in 3 cycles too. I mean, this is one asteroid. But it should be fine. But we do want the tungsten here. Because this is ultimately going to be the foundation of our thermium. I think they should be able to fix this. Yeah. It just does actively require our attention now. What's the igneous rock for? Oh, I am telling you to make ladders, aren't I? You don't need to throw for content, we'll still be here. I'm not throwing! Quiet, you. Just a few different things are breaking at once. Yeah, this ain't low priority, mate. We need this to be a vacuum. Everyone's getting in on the action now that things are falling apart. Good. Okay, well, that wasn't exactly the plan. I guess I'm going to set this to priority 9 so you can start pumping this. Because this is going to start overheating immediately. At least we're getting the gas back out. We're ending up with a lot of steam in here, aren't we? Interesting. Am I going to have to empty this at some point? Maybe. Maybe when one of these fills up to 200 kilograms. How are you streaming while being here, Redneck? Yes, that's something I frequently think to myself. Wait, how did you get down? Oh. Don't do it. Oh no, all the obsidian is gone. Okay. Right, don't dump more gunk in here. That will do. This needs to be a regular ass tile now. And then you need to dump some more gunk in here. But I am happy for you to keep getting magma and lots of it. This is going to be a big bottle, look. 400 kilograms. Power fish. There's too many fish in here again! So the issue is, right, we need the polluted water level to drop so that we keep getting fish in here. But they're all, it needs to get out of this tile so that the water can flow around here. But that's not what's happening. All the water is getting taken out of other tiles. Who is scolding? What's the plan with the magma drop-off? Oh, they're delivering the bottles up here, and then the errand's getting interrupted. Oh, the errand should be getting interrupted, except we need to put the door back. Right. Fish trap and critter sensor. Well, the thing is, normally this should work fine, but what's happening is when this door opens, the fish swim out of here. Because of the pressure damage and the fish feeder. I think the actual answer is I just need to get rid of some of this polluted water. Which I could do. The issue is I just need this tile specifically to be water. Is that going to be as simple? Yes, the fish are having a great time. Is this going to be as simple as me just putting a tile here, removing this, and having the water level drop, and then it flows around? I think it might be that simple. If there is enough water there to do it. Oh my god. No! Oh no. That's a lot of sour gas. A lot of sour gas. I think this is going to be the thumbnail, right? This is going to be the thumbnail today because I'm not going to have time to do anything else. This should keep me busy for a while. Yes! Yes, it's great. Look at the steam turbine. Hey, look, the steam turbine's working. Look. It's perfect! And then this one's going to start erupting soon. It's just perfect, isn't it? You're getting more magma out to dump over here, and then this is going to get too hot. I mean, to be fair, at least this isn't failing in a catastrophic way. Like, nothing, like, everything is fundamentally still here. But we just need to get this gas out. But that's going to be a lot of sour gas. So long as we don't boil all the gunk. Also, we haven't actually done a gunk boiler before. Maybe we do that at some point, but probably not on this one, right? Yeah, I'm just dumping the magma on the floor now. I mean, it's kind of working, but I need you to build the doors so that we stop doing that, really. Turn off the yellow alert. Yeah, great. Good job. Good job, thing. Is the aqua tuna actually doing anything? The aqua tuna is doing something. That's good. This room isn't getting too hot. I feel like I need a little bit more liquid uranium in here. Oh, for fuck's sake. Just build this. Do we not have enough gold amalgam? We don't. Ah! We don't have enough metal to do these things. You're going to have to come over here and grab this, but even then, that's not enough metal. Right, am I just going to get rid of this fire pole? Am I that desperate for metal? Do I want to send some more over? Let's just send some more over. Right. I've turned off, actually, dumping the regolith on that planet for now. So just put some metal ore in here, preferably gold amalgam. Right. You've got a construction booster in here. You've got regolith. Why aren't you launching? Why aren't you launching? What's wrong? Is it... Oh. Is it... Oh, there's nothing in here. Wait, why not? Oh, the conveyor rail is confused. Is the conveyor rail confused? What? I'm very confused now. Why isn't this running? I was loading it from the regolith there. Oh, there is a cut. Oh, you're right. It's there. Oops. Oh. There was a random cut in the wire I didn't see. Okay. That will help. Right, how's the situation evolving over here? Lots of steam. Good. Right, you're still grabbing more magma, but it's all just dumping over here as rock now. Which I guess is better than nothing, but like... We could do with this getting a bit faster. Also, look, there's some magma here trapped by the neutronium. Isn't that funny? Now, what I would like to do as well is actually put a pitcher pump here, so we can pump this magma up. Wait! Oh, we didn't put insulation here. Well, Gulpfish, I hope you've enjoyed cooling the base, because you're gonna help cool a lot more. Oh, God. I don't think there's any two ways around this. We've got to do it. So what is this even going to look like? I guess this. You know what? Stop dumping magma here. We're gonna have to actually fix this now. Yeah, that's not good. I just noticed because of the heat bubbles on the polluted oxygen. I mean, they're biodupes in suits, so that's fine. But like the whole point of this was I was trying to cool down the asteroid. You need to build these as well. So that needs to be a priority 8. We've had to import a load of rock to do this, by the way. Oh, I just realized you're going to build these tiles out of hot igneous rock, aren't you? Okay, now the phosphorus is melting, so we're getting phosphorus gas in the base. Oh, God! This is gonna be painful. No! This is beyond the scope of 2 dupes to fix. I'm living on a razor's edge. Why didn't I insulate this? Was I just that confident we weren't going to get a vacuum? Or that the vacuum would stay? At least when we build the insulated tile, it deletes some of the heat from this rock. But this is a big problem. We're just going to get a load of phosphorus in here now. It shouldn't go through the liquid. The liquid has a fair bit of heat capacity, but this is a lot of really hot gas. If this liquid lock explodes, and we're in a really bad situation. Well, there you go. This is funny, because sometimes when we're ending a run, we'll just open up the magma biome and see what chaos happens, and this time this just happened, you know, the old-fashioned way. We can definitely still save this, though. We don't really need any food here. We're already growing food here for the tree. So, it's okay. That polluted water will cool down the rest of that magma? Lol. I mean, yes, you're right. Is there anything else I want this for? No. Please don't convince me to try that. We're going to end up with a room full of 200 degrees C steam. And then everything will be completely broken. Do it. Do it. You're going to have to get more convincing than that. Now, can we do it to just tidy this bit up? Do it, please. That is more convincing. Throw a turbine on it first. That's true. We can put turbines over here. I think that's the new plan. I think that is the new plan, is we put turbines here. And... God, can we even hook this up to the thermo aquatuner? Probably. But we've got to get the insulated tiles here first, because, I mean, look at this! Oh, yeah, I'm going to go to sleep in this bed full of phosphorus gas. Don't worry, that single thick tile abyssite will heat up and start flaking the polluted water out as needed to convince it to boil the polluted water. No, it won't. No, it won't. It has to be hot abyssite, and the abyssite won't heat up because of this. The abyssite has to start hot for it to flake. Listen here, I'm going to pick up my car keys, and by the time I get back, we're going to do it! No, I will put a steam turbine here, and we will do this, because it will help us clean up the rest of this, and when it's just steam, it's sort it out. Abyssite exchanges heat with gas faster than you think. Yeah, but I mean, maybe, but like... I don't know. It's alright to me. I mean, we'll see. I mean, this bit here is getting hot. That bit there is probably the concern. But I think the timescale would be like 100 cycles or something. I don't know, maybe. Oh god, they're really not building this fast enough, are they? Right, I need to give you the construction boosters. Right, I'm gonna give Thing 2 the construction boosters. Because all of these can wait. So instead of that, have a construction booster. You don't need the ranching booster at the moment. Digging booster, I think I want you to keep. I think that will do 2 extra construction boosters. 100 cycles just in time to cause new chaos once you have stuff back under control. The heat's getting all the way over here now. The hot gas is moving quickly. I really hope this water isn't going to start heating up too much. You're going to start erupting in 1.7 cycles. Oh, they're on downtime. Great. Good. Okay. Is there anything else going on over here? We sent all of those payloads. Is that all the gold amalgam? No, you're still loading gold amalgam. Keep doing that. Keep doing that for now. Oh, we only have a little bit left? That's fine. You're still decreasing in temperature. That's good. This is going to take a little while. I think it is going to get there. This is getting rather cold. Is it ever going to get to the point where it's cold enough for, Oh, they're starving now! Oh, God. This is... Maybe I shouldn't have picked this up again. Right. Do I just temporarily divert this? Or do I just temporarily... Okay, you know what I'm going to do? When's this going to go dormant? Oh, not for a while. The thing is, we need this for base power. But this is never going to get to minus 14. Just trying really hard, but it's not getting there. I'm gonna have to think about this another time, but if I don't think about it now, like the guys are gonna die because they're gonna starve now that they've been groomed. Although they probably laid eggs, right? Yeah, we've got 2 Flox eggs. You know what? Acceptable. Acceptable losses. I think we just gotta leave them for now. Oh, god damn it. I didn't want a load of chaos. I mean, this is manageable chaos, but, like... I am gonna need you to actually get on with things. Right, should we speed to it? We need to fix this asteroid. This is, like, the #1 thing left to do. Other than actually going and finding the water planet. What can we print? On game. A bonbon tree seed? That's good. We got a load of phosphorus in here now. Okay. Steel pump is breaking. This is covered in dirt. Okay. I think we are starting to have some serious issues. We have a serious problem. I think you need to dig this yellow alert. Oh god, you're gonna have to go around the whole way. It's funny because the steam turbines are still technically cold enough. Pipe blocked. Okay. Oh, you're full of 200 kilograms now, aren't you? Yeah. Okay. Refill, please. Well, at least now we've got a load of gas canisters. Disable auto repair. This is a bad plan. But again, we can salvage this. It's just going to be annoying. It's going to be very annoying. Oh, this phosphorus is dumped in here. In fact, I'm not sure we're even going to have to worry about these temperature plates at this point. Look, it's already condensed, hasn't it? Oh, God. This is grueling. I mean, the good news is, with this being at such a high pressure, maybe it will actually save itself. Oh, I doubt that. Oh, look, we got all the sour gas in here now. At least the volcanoes are staying cool. They're not getting fully geotuned because the dupes are busy, but that's probably for the best. Chaos! Yes, there you go. It's not... I must say, it's not very often you get an actual chaos moment on my channel. I try and keep the chaos to a minimum. But yes, we've got a nice selection of purple gases today for everyone to enjoy. This thermos actuator is having a great time. But obviously, once we dump all this polluted water in here, I think we do need to do it now, because there's so much phosphorus and, like, other crap in here, like... We're not going to be able to pitch up a bit out in a timely manner anymore. I'm just going to have to accept that. So what I will do is I'll get them to remove these. And then I'll hook up some more steam turbines and a pipe. God, look how hot it is! Weezeworts are trying their best. Oh, Gordon Bennett. Cold damage. Okay, that's from the steam, isn't it? Yes. Oh, you know what? Is that it? Did we get some steam in here and then it burst? But that wouldn't make sense. Turbines will overheat. They will at the moment, yeah. Oh, that's so much gas. How am I even going to get this out of here? Guys, are you thinking what I'm thinking? We have two problems. We have too much water in the fish tank, and we have a load of phosphorus gas down here we need to cool somewhat quickly. Right. Can we priority 9 this? Build a new floor and dump it? Yeah, I'm thinking this is what we do. Are you still trying to collect more magma? No, you're collecting refined phosphorus. Oh, you're going to put all the phosphorus in the geotuners. That's hilarious. Yes, because we have all the geotuners for the metal volcanoes here. So the good news is, the phosphorite, I guess, is getting converted into phosphorus. But the bad news is, we already had plenty of phosphorus. Oh. Although for some reason it says that we don't have plenty of phosphorus. Did we really just stop dumping phosphorus in here? That's hilarious! That's hilarious. We actually stopped dumping phosphorus in there. Right, so this needs to go in here again then, doesn't it? We're sending stuff to Blagini. This needs to be refined phosphorus. We actually ran out. That's so funny. I didn't even think about that. Well, that's good. Yeah, what could go wrong? Is the gunk all boiling? No, this is liquid phosphorus in here. No, there is gunk. Yeah, see, this is a very normal thing to happen with your steam turbines. Yes! Perfect! You're in a vacuum. Okay. You're fairly cold now. What is the actual gas situation? So it's 50% phosphorus, 50% sour gas. 99% evil. No, 1% evil, 99% hot gas. That's gonna be the name of the video today. Okay, good news. Good news. The phosphorus is all turned into a liquid. We're safe. Okay, maybe we don't need to do the dumping. It's still too hot here, though. But it looks like it's actually starting to settle down just a tad. In either case, I need to get rid of this pressure damage issue so the fish can breed properly again. So let's try and do this. So if we let the polluted water level drop by 1, will that actually let the... No, it won't. Because it all flows evenly. Right, put them back, put them back. Yeah, that's what I was just about to do. I was going to break this side tile. Is this all phosphorus? This is all phosphorus. Look at this. Pay dirt. Got some gas phosphorus in here. No, we probably don't have gas phosphorus in here at this point. Well, we probably do, but where is it going? It's just freezing in here, isn't it, immediately? Yeah, it is. Forming more liquid phosphorus on the tile. Yes, it is. That's fine. Right. Yeah, you're gonna build these tiles again now. Sorry. I mean, these fish were going to be too hot regardless of what we were doing here, but this doesn't help anyone, does it? What is going on? Why are you just dumping igneous rock in here and then the auto sweeper is taking it and putting it in here and... Oh, God. What are you doing now, Steeler? You're grabbing the geotuna supplies. I mean... This is probably something you could do a bit more efficiently than this. Okay, so let's think about this. The magma has condensed over here, that's good. But we've still got way too much magma over here. Now, I could put a bottle emptier here and try and dump some more magma again. Let's put a mechanized airlock here now that we dumped all the gold amalgam here. Then we can turn this on again. And then we can grab the rest of the magma and put it in bottles. The issue is now we got magma in these bottles, but it's all conducting heat with stuff. That was not the plan. Oh, you're breathing the hot air from the friggin' canister filter? Great. Good job, Thing 2. These tiles are just going to keep forming, aren't they? So nice to have Boops delete the heat. Yeah, I guess. When in Rome. Okay, yeah. At least we brought the construction boosters over, so this is going a bit quicker now. Because, like, without the construction skill, this is just way too annoying. Right, okay. I'm going to yellow alert this, and we're going to rebuild it. The issue is, this is all really hot gas. We need to rebuild this tile very quickly, so we just need to build it with a regular tile. And then replace it with an igneous rock tile. I should have probably saved it before we did this. Yeah, that's a lot of steam. The level is dropping. Fish do not swim out the gap. Okay, that's good. But now we need you to seal it up. Okay, that's good. Right, okay. Now let's seal this. Okay, so we got steam, but this is probably okay, because, like, we got the polluted water down here. Okay, that was too much water. Right, we need to rebuild this, build out our gold amalgam, so that actually works properly, and then we need to murder a load of fish. And the thing is, we probably actually need to dump more regular water in here. We need the water to flow around this thing. If we have a look at this, we need the water to get here. I think I'm just going to have to set up a sieve. We just have to dump regular water in here. Yeah, great. Okay. Very considerate of me. Right, well, I can stick a vent here and a bridge here, right? Right, deconstruct this pipe. Okay, I think we can save this. Thank God we had the aquatuner in here. Because otherwise this gunk would be a disaster situation. Wait, why aren't you running? Oh, that is actually connected up to this loop, so we do have to fix this immediately. Okay. That needs to be yellow alert then. Okay, I think we're gonna be okay. Right, so now the cooler loop is gonna flow again, and then everything else should flow again. But yeah, don't worry about deconstructing that pipe. I'll need a bridge here too, so we can actually get the water in, right? Okay, so priority yellow alert that. And then that pipe needs to get deconstructed. Actually, no, it doesn't. We can just connect it up to the vent. Okay. Next, I need to build a water sieve. Which is why I brought all of that filtration medium over as well. We are using it for the deodorizers, for the vents, but this is another thing we can do with it. Gold amalgam. I can just stick it here, right? That's not going to be a huge issue. So that pump can just go here. Then that can go in here. That can go... That's regular water. It's gonna go over here. Wait, am I building this out of all the sedimentary rock? I am, okay, that's fine. Build the rest of it out of... Oh, cock. Igneous rock. No. Oh, God. We're out of building materials I know aren't going to be super hot. Oh, you know what, who cares? I think most of the igneous rock will be cold. Right? And then I'm going to need 2 more bridges. One here and one here. And then that could just go like that. And then I need these to be done. And then this sieve can get hooked up to that wire, that's fine, yeah. Okay, that's a lot of stuff to build. I think they probably can do it. The gas situation, I could get them to rebuild this as well. Just make it out of gold amalgam for now, and then we can sort it out again later. There's a tiny little lump of igneous rock here. Oh, that's going to get in the way, isn't it? Right, I have to turn this off. Right, turn this off so that people... Oh, whoops. Yeah, turn it off so people can't get in there. Otherwise, they're just going to keep trying to run into the room. The buildings get their temperature clamped to 45 degrees when they're built, so that should help. Yes, it should help. You're going to erupt in 3 seconds. I doubt that. You're going to erupt in 1.1 cycles. This volcano produces 25 kilograms of tungsten per second when it erupts. This one produces 13.5. Wait, really? This one just erupts for less time. That's interesting. Right, bridges have been rebuilt, so the loop should run again. That's good. Okay, well, this is going to be a slight issue, because you guys have a lot of building to do now. But, I mean, it's pipe. You guys love building pipe. Oh, some of it's by a tree? Okay, well, that was not well thought out, was it? Right, that's not going to go there. It's going to go here. Oh, beans. Right, I think you can reach it here. Am I literally just going to send it around like this? I think I am. I think that should all be reachable, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's do a tree. Okay, well, I think all of the... I think the chaos has ended. We now have a fairly static situation that we can fix. Right, we've still got power banks in here. How is the rocket doing? I'm still very keen to actually do this exploration. Did you get the artifact? You got an office mug. Okay. That's fine. A lot of artifacts now. Actually, how's that going? You know, I haven't even thought about this, but we are just actually collecting a lot of artifacts. We have 8 out of 10 space artifacts studied, but we need the terrestrial ones. It'd be really good to get that achievement this time. Right, what's your... Oh, you're still filling up on rad bolts. Yep, okay. Yeah, we'll leave you for a little bit then. How are the steam turbines doing down here? Okay, this is good. They're all running. The problem is the ethanol isn't getting all the way over. But this may still be fine. The water is only at 90 degrees C. It's coming... Yeah. I think this is still fine. I think having 6 aquatuners here is actually doing enough. Okay. I think the responsible thing to do is just sit here and watch the dupes now, so we're going to speed to it. You do need to rebuild this as well. I'm going to make this priority 9, because that should be fixable now. I'm also going to get you to sweep this up as a yellow alert, because we shouldn't get any more pressure damage now. Do I want to dump any more random water in here? I don't know, maybe. Oh, wait, hold on. Copy-paste settings there. Fish are probably eating some food. That might work in a bit. Oh, the algae fell on the floor? Oh, that's fine. Right. Let's priority 9 this as well. I guess they're coming to grab a load of rock now. That's fine. We should be recharging the Radbolt rocket pretty quickly with all these Radbolt generators. Yeah, this is charging pretty quickly, so we can send out another mission in, like, 2 cycles, probably. At least we are grabbing all these artifacts. I'm quite pleased about that. Thing 2, what are you up to? Oh, you're building the vent now? No, you're building the pipe. Okay, that's okay. You're building the tile now. Yeah, okay. That's fine. I also approve of that change. We also have a load of polluted oxygen here now. There's no airflow tile. Oh, you know what? This should totally be an airflow tile. But is that going to let the gunk out? Probably not all the gunk. Let's do it. Make sure the gas can escape. Once we've built this again. Sorry, you guys are getting another PowerPoint today, apparently. This could start actually building all these pipes. How's the temperature situation? Okay, temperature situation I think is going to be okay. I think... Is this a situation where I put a pitcher pump here? I think this is a situation where I put a pitcher pump here and then we can access this in future. Let's do it. We don't have any more eggs coming in. I need to... I think I do just need to actually murder some of these so we get more eggs. Well, I mean, we will get at least 1 egg each. You ultimately need to get some water in here. The dupes are trying their best to build everything. I could have also just dumped some more labor here, but I didn't really feel like it. I think they should be able to get everything done between them. You just listen to the meter clamping, meter turning on and off. Oh, right, the volcano. When's this going to erupt then? 0.3 cycles? Wait. Oh, I need to get a vacuum in here again. We need to dump some gunk in here. That's the problem when it's slightly too hot for gunk. We got a little bit of petroleum in here now as well. And then when you're all done with that, I'll get you to start doing stuff. Found that graphite yet? We're just about to launch another mission. So, we discovered these were all actually just space POIs. That is interesting to know about, though. I reckon this could be the planet. So we're going to have a look over here. There is a large chunk of the star map that's just over here that we haven't looked at. So, we may need to go over there. But what have we actually got here? So we've got rust, carbon dioxide, ice, solid methane. That's a lot of methane, that's interesting. Molten iron, copper ore, hydrogen gas, water. This is the glimmering field with the tungsten. Nothing too interesting other than that. Oh, we got the mercury. We got the mercury field over here. Then here's the frosty one. Where's the other one at? Oh, you've done that now. Okay. That's probably a bit too much gunk. Oh, that's only 92 grams. That's fine. We're gonna have to deal with the polluted oxygen in here as well. But I think we can do that. Yeah, keep building all this pipe. Right, let's speed up. Let's see what happens with this volcano erupting. We've got the vacuum in here again now. That's the important thing. Is this actually going speed 2 or is the game just lying? Right, erupt. Okay. We got some petroleum. Great. The polluted water is absorbing the heat for now. We're going to end up with uranium in here once the water boils. That is very much the plan. And then the tungsten is going through this conveyor, which is full of belts. It's full of bridges and full of insulated tiles. The aim was to keep the metal fully insulated so it never actually contacted the outside. And I think we just about succeed with that. But all these packets are merging on here in sequence. That's the aim. And we've set the flow rates on the meters to make sure that the material is getting dumped out of them evenly. So we shouldn't just be accumulating a load of tungsten in here. You're overheating. Well, of course you are. This needs to be steel so it doesn't overheat. Which means... this is steel. Oh, God. You're made of steel. Right, remove you. You're made of steel? That's definitely a rebuild. Oh, it's because we didn't have any more metal ore. That's funny. You don't need to be made out of steel. There's a lot of things here we can actually make out of cobalt. I think this is worth doing. I'll leave the geotuna. I think basically anything that's not got a setting, I will change quickly. Are all the fish dead? The fish are all dead. They all got too hot. That's bad. The gulp fish all got too hot. They're not getting too hot in the water, but that means we don't have any reserve fish, which means I definitely need to actually let these guys breed again. These are all young fish, which is annoying. We need to murder 6. I don't want to wrangle them because they're just going to end up overheating at the moment, anyways. I mean, the idea was eventually to kill the fish, but I wanted to kill them from being too cold, not from being too hot. I don't think that was going to happen, though, with goldfish. Right, do this. We still need to get the water in here as well. Oh, I really don't want the goldfish to all die. I think they're all currently just having their downtime. Yeah, don't repair this. Yeah, replace you with steel. At priority 9. Okay. That should be fine. Right, how's the rocket going? Rocket is actually pretty much almost refueled, but we're going to have to wait a little bit. That's fine. Glad the Drekos are doing well again. I was worried about that. Tough situation. How's that going? Well, it's a bit of a mess. I mean, do you have any more carbon dioxide in here? You don't, so let's get rid of the slickster. Do still have some in here, though. I don't mind there being a little oil layer there. What about the Floxes? How are they doing? Are they still... Are they still alive? They are. Okay, good news. The room is actually getting colder. That is good. I think it's probably cold enough to the point where we can at least plant them and they're not going to explode. Also, I'm going to have to set this like minus 25 or something. Actually, minus 23, because we don't want... If this room gets colder than minus 23, then we're going to have some issues. I'm glad this is actually working, though. I think we just needed to... The cooling power is there, it's just taking time. Yeah, you're getting colder too, that's good. Okay, that's reassuring. And then let's have a look at the steam turbines again. Oh, we're getting there. I reckon that's probably enough time. Once we have a look at these steam turbines, I think that'll be enough time we can just launch the rocket again. Still heating up a little bit. It's not good. Right, rocket is ready. Okay, so... Summon crew, select destination, here. And if nothing else, we're getting more artifacts, so I don't think this is a waste of time. What are you up to? Oh, you're gonna go sort out the conveyor loader? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. This fish situation could wait for about 10 cycles, probably. I don't mind that they're not attacking immediately. Right, make that priority 9, I guess. How's the, Okay, tungsten's dumping heat into the water, that's okay. There's lots of water in here. What's going on with you? Why are you oh, you're jammed because the loader isn't loading. Okay. What we got? Gold amalgam. Sure. I mean, we're payloading it over anyway, so I don't really mind. Just printing it here. Okay, you're actually growing. This is good. I don't think you're actually cold enough yet. Why has it gotten hot in here again? You know what I think the issue... I think we're back to the issue we had here. Are we actually going to have to set up nectar to put in this loop? I think the answer is yes. Because I think we need the aqua tutor to run colder than this. Because if we just set it to -14, it's just going to freeze. Do we actually have any nectar? Hold on. No. Okay, so what are we going to do about that? We need to make snow. We need to plant a tree. We need to get the tree cold first as well. The turbines on the second pass, not the first. That's true. That's very, very true. Okay, so to do that, we just reverse the pipes. So this pipe goes over here. And then this pipe can come down here somehow. There's probably a more elegant way of doing this. This will probably have to do. Right. They should get that done pretty quickly, though. But yes, that's completely correct. If you're trying to actually cool something down, you cool the coldest thing down first and then go in sequence. We did that a lot on the previous run. It's a good trick. We've still got some polluted water dumping in from here, so this should actually work well. And the dupes do normally come down here and build things quickly, so... Let's just make sure they do that. How do they get in here? Oh, beans. Do they get in here? I think I can open this airlock. I think I just sealed this... Yeah, I sealed this off earlier. I think we can get in here and do this. Steam Vent 2 online? Yeah. Good. This might help. This might actually be enough. Don't use so many radiant pipes in the turbines. That's true. We don't need this to be super cold. But, well, the cooling needs to happen eventually. I feel like not using the radiant pipes in the turbines is a temporary fix, because we need most of the cooling power to go into these. I think the order is the important thing there. Right, okay, so let's set this to green. And then all the sulfur falls out. I think that's alright. But you do need to actually come in here and build this. You're grabbing the salt? That's very funny. Okay, they are coming down here. Pump some atmosphere into turbine room. The outside gas is getting in. There was... I think there was carbon dioxide in there already. The carbon dioxide doesn't matter. Yeah, there was already carbon dioxide in here, but it doesn't matter. Because the steam just rises to the top anyways. And there's 3 layers of tile. And then I'll just seal this off again. Right, so then this goes back here, and then I seal this back up again. The sulfur is quite viscous. So now the water is Why is the water not looping now? Oh, because the bridges are the wrong way around now. Okay. It's fine. Is that a new insulated door? If so, does it still slow heat transfer when open like that? No, it's not an insulated door. It's a normal door. This pipe shouldn't really be sedimentary, should it? That's a heat leak. But, oh, you know what? If we're doing this, if we're actually doing this, let's just put the bridges here. So I'll put one bridge here, cut the pipe, and then the water can go this way instead of being a bridge. That water does need to go out though. Nah, this is an old save. This is before the quality of life update. So there's probably a lot of quality of life stuff that isn't actually in here. How's the rocket doing? Yeah, the rocket did launch. That's good. But yeah, doing it this way should minimize the heat leak from this room, so that should be helpful. Right, there you go. So now I can close this. And put that there. Ugh. Okay, that's probably a good solution. So let's run this again and get some better results. This should, yeah, because at least now the water should actually be cold enough when it goes past. Okay, I think that will actually solve this issue. We've got 2.8 cycles to feed a Flox. I mean, we only need one to live, and we have the eggs. So I think this is fine. Yeah, we should be good now. Thank you! That was an excellent reminder. Given lots of thumbs ups today, despite everything that's happened. We're still heating up a little. Okay. What's the situation over here? Did we get this working? We're still building this pipe. That's fair enough. That bridge is the wrong way around. Crap. We murdered the fish, and the gunk dropped through. Okay. The gunk dropping through is probably not an emergency. We can sweep that up. That's fine. The fish are in here. The fish are still a bit crowded. There's a pocket of gas in here. We can tile that. Let's set it to 10. No, below 11 I think is correct. No? No, below 10 is correct. We need to murder one more. Then we need to get some more fish eggs again. And then I'll put a tile here. But I need to remember about this bridge first. And then I need to go back and fix that loader on the tungsten as well. There you go. Right, so you need to be set to tungsten. And then you're going to erupt in 0.3 cycles. That's fine. Okay, that's good. So deconstruct that. That's good. So set you back to 200 kilograms. And now you can feed the fish again. And now we have 10 guys in here, so now... Crowded, tame, 8 from feeder, uncomfortable body temperature. We're gonna have 9 in here for now, then. We're gonna have 4 happiness. Then that should get sorted again. Okay, just cancel this. This gas situation isn't exactly great, but it's also not actually causing us any problems at the moment. So maybe that one can wait. Die, fish. Okay. So now you guys are going to start breeding again. That's good. Where is all the billet? Where is all the fillet? I thought that was going to get dumped automatically in here. Right? Don't know how your liquid lock hasn't boiled. There's a lot of liquid in there. Let's watch this. Oh, right. This isn't good. I need to move this back up. It needed to be here to avoid intersecting this tile. I don't actually know where this these calories are going. Is that liquid Is that liquid triggering the plate it's on? I don't think liquids usually do that. But let me have a look. Wait, what's going on with this? Why is this disconnected? We just put like omelets rotting here the entire time? Yes. Fantastic. Now feed this guy omelets, please. Right, so that auto sweeper needs to go back here. Here. No. Needs to go here. Right, now the Pacu should go over here. Right, yes, now it is. That's good. Okay, good. Tree eat. Right, so the fish are happy again. The tank is pretty much sorted out now. This is enough liquid because it's gone right over here. I guess I don't actually need the vent then, do I? I mean, it's probably handy to set up just in case I need to. Wait, why buildings... Oh, right, that's correct. Hold on. This automation wire needs to go here and get removed from here. And then we can dump some extra water in there if we want. There's a bottle on it, so maybe. Yeah, but I've got this set to 2000, so I don't want any eggs to get made into omelets at the moment. But yes, you're right, I should move this bottle. Probably just over here, right? And then empty it. Yeah, at the moment I just want Pacu fillet. I think. Oh. That's why that whole room wasn't full of omelets, I think. Right, so... yeah, we'll start dumping some water in there in a minute. We've got the liquid uranium in here now. Okay, that's good. But now we got a separate issue. We got the polluted... what is this? Liquid phosphorus, great. We got the polluted oxygen up here. Thankfully, this is an issue that I knew about. Now I just need to get this built, and this built, and then we can drag it all up to this tile and delete it. And then we can actually get this running. But is that going to be enough steam? Yeah, that's enough steam. We calculated that last time. But yes, you're right, the bottle of water was weighing on the plate, so thank you for pointing that out. Did I get rid of electrical engineering for the tuning? Did I care about tuning stuff? I did care about tuning stuff. I need to put the electrical engineering booster back on thing... hold on. Thing 2. You need to have the electrical engineering booster back again. I think you're just going to have that instead of the suit training one. Because I need you to have more construction boosters to get all of this done. Oh, whoops. It's down here now, apparently. Great. I think eventually we want more water in here, but to be honest, I can cope with having only 9 breeder fish in here. So long as the fish aren't literally... okay, this is cooled down as well now because of all the goldfish. That's good. Okay. Alright. I don't think you actually have the material to build that pipe. So just make it out of igneous rock. And then at least we can just dump some more water in here if needed. Because I think there is room to put a lot more water in here. Eventually, we just want this to all be water. I don't think we're actively trying to filter with the goldfish. That seems kind of redundant at this point, if I'm going to be honest. Okay, good. And then we can start removing these. Great. And then we can get this gas out of here. Love the random ladder, very helpful. Right, so... is it all ending up in this tile? That won't be the case, will it? This is the map where we bottled all the magma, but unfortunately some water did manage to get in here and ruin our vacuum. I think we could still probably actually sort it all out. And the important thing is the volcanoes are still running. So I'm not too concerned. We've got another 1.2 cycles to go on the rocket. Can I just put a mini gas pump in here or something? Just temporarily. That's not a good plan. The steam needs to get up to this level and push the gas out. How do I get that to happen? Door crusher? Yes. That's what we did on this asteroid. So we actually had a door crusher on the saltwater geysers, I believe. Yes, I put one here with a timer. That worked. And we can do the same here. So... yeah. That's what we'll do. Yeah, that'll do. We'll just leave that there. And then power-wise, I can just plug in here. Okay, that's all priority 9. You built the pipe? You have built the pipe, so we're filtering some water now. We're going to dump that in the fish tank and fill it up. You do need to build this pipe, but you're getting it built now, so that's good. Still eating all these calories. We got lots of isosap coming out now, that's good. Okay, I think things are getting better. Wait, well... Why aren't you happy? Oh, you need to go in the friggin... What? Apron feeder, cozy, crowded. Oh, it's because the water levels dropped here. Okay. I'm just going to play it safe, and we're going to have less fish in here. Just to make sure they're all breeding while we're sorting out these levels. Because at the moment, they're kind of fluctuating in happiness. Where are you at? Oh, you're building this. Okay, that's good. Okay, maybe this will be the thumbnail today. There's the sour gas, guys. Good job. At least this is slightly less chaotic than before. Oh, you're the wrong dude to build this. Come on, Steeler, I believe in you. At least we've got fresh oil. Right, there you go. I think it is deleting the gas. So let's set this to like 4 and 4 or something. Is that actually working? It's hard to say. It is working. Let's just leave it for a while and see how it goes. The main issue with this is that if the steam turbine's not running, this room's going to keep getting hotter and hotter, and the last thing we want is for our liquid lock to boil again. I think it is working, it's just going to take some time. Right, okay. What next? Okay, this is reactivated, so what I could do is... Let's plug this in. Let's tell them to dump magma in here again. Did I actually want to... Did I actually want to dump the polluted water in here? I don't think I do. No. I think I was going to if it was an emergency, but I don't think we're in an emergency anymore. We're just gonna have... It's gonna be slightly annoying, but, like, should be doable. Let's do that for now, and then we can get in here later. Yeah, this gas is going down, so let's just leave it for a little bit. Right, is there anything left to do in here? Okay, you're all breeding again, that's good. Yeah, they can't be crowded in here because they're too hot. This is intentional. Okay. You're eating all the food, that's good. So we've got a lot of isosep now. This means you can make more insulate if you feel like it. We can bring some more reed fiber. Yeah? How much reed fiber do we have on this planet? 81 units? It's not a lot. Why are you scolding? Ugh. Come on, game, load. I'm sick of these day loads. Right. Let's see. Right. I was going here, and I was going to load... reed fiber. There you go. Just up a load of it here. I don't want to do... Wait. No, I don't have any sustainable polluted water here, which is why I'm not growing thimble reeds here. It was always the plan to import reed fiber for this. And again, I don't know when exactly I'm going to need insulate instead of anything else, but we'll see. Is this using too much power? It just is using too much power. Maybe I'll just turn it off. Set it to like 10 and 10. See how that goes. Just let it fill up a bit more. Oh. Shit. Gonna move all this over again then. But this is too far for the sensor now. Means we're gonna have to move the sensor and the NOT gate as well. Okay, that's fine. Right, turn off magma. Because otherwise I'll just keep picking up this bottle and trying to dump it in here. Ah, that's not good timing, is it? This needs to be a manual airlock as well, because we're trying to slow the dupe down so that the errand always gets interrupted. So this will need to be a tile. Well, at least they're doing all of this fairly quickly.
Thanks for the raid.
Digger's Playground, hello. How are you? What have you been up to today? We have been in damage control. Why have I got steel automation wire here? I guess just to make sure it didn't melt. Yeah, let me give you a shout out. You've been playing ONI, nice. We have been playing ONI as well. I'm quite keen to get back into Sour Gas or Bust, considering we've just recently done a video about it. Accidentally let water into the volcano magma chamber. We're currently trying to get rid of all the polluted oxygen from this thing. Our gunk is boiling a little bit. But it's alright. We're door crushing the polluted oxygen, or at least we're trying to. I hope we can get all of this gas out of here eventually. I feel like it is possible. Let's see. But yeah, we ended up with a load of sour gas in here. We've got a load of phosphorus gas in here. We still actually do have most of these things in here. It's very annoying. But this is the run where we're trying to generate a load of sour gas with plastic melting with glossy Drecos, and then we're going to recycle it, all the resources, for a load of power and a load of resources. But the issue is, I need supercoolant and I need thermium. And those are 2 asteroids. I know where the Nobium asteroid is, but I want to tackle that last. So we're going to go to the water asteroid first. And I was almost finished setting up this asteroid before we left and went on hiatus, but I didn't quite manage to do it. Don't repair this. Right, this is looking fairly good. I don't actually need to deconstruct that. That's fine. And then once this errand gets interrupted here again, they should dump the magma off the other side. Oh, this needs to get removed, and then the ladder needs to go here. Because I need to make sure they're waiting on this tile. Oh, I get it, yeah. Thankfully, they don't have too much else to do at the moment. But yeah, there were a lot of different things failing at once on here. We needed to get the fish sorted out as well, because their tank didn't work because the fish feeder kept breaking due to water pressure. But we actually have enough water in here now that this is no longer an issue. Which I'm really, really happy about. But you do still need to build this pipe, but you didn't end up doing it because it was made of sedimentary rock, and the game was decided to be weird. Alright, so please do that. Please also remove this. We were also exploring space. We found a load of space POIs over here looking for the water asteroid. Looks like we found a few more. We've got the pristine fossil. We got tungsten, wolframite, another glimmering field. That's nice. We do actually have one more bit to get to, but we've almost found all the space artifacts we need for the achievement. So then we're just going to start getting terrestrial artifacts, of which we have 3. So we're going to have to go and land on every planetoid at some point. So maybe that's actually what we end up focusing on at the moment. Just getting dupes on every single planetoid. Because we need to do that for the achievement anyways. We have the infrastructure to do it. And frankly, we're looking for something to do while we're waiting to get our new computer that isn't going to take a huge amount of FPS away from this already struggling run. So I think that actually does make sense. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get Cosmic Archaeology first. Because we're never going to do it again. Well, maybe, well, at least not for a long time. This is the closest we've ever come. Right, so we've got water in the pipe. That's good. But yeah, the main asteroid where we're doing all the sour gas boiling, or we're going to do all the sour gas boiling, is this one. It's a massive, classic Oceania asteroid that we completely demolished. And it's geodormant, so there's hardly any geysers. Eventually, all of the geyser products are going to get exported to our space colonies. And we're going to run this off of just sour gas boiling. You're still not quite at 100 degrees. That is good. The ethanol still isn't quite making it over. Am I actually going to need a 7th aquatuner to run this? We'll see. But the temperature is decreasing in here a lot now. This is good. That could be the next task, maybe. Once we've discovered the planet. Or while we're waiting to discover the planet. I think what we want to do, because you've got 11 hexes remaining when you're here. If we get the artifact here, then we can see what's on this tile, and then we can move here maybe. I feel like these are just going to be more space POIs. Yeah, oxygen-rich field. Okay. So we have the artifact. If we just come down here, then we should be able to see this one. And then we'll know it's not there. And then we're going to have to look further in space, because that means it's probably up here. Okay. You're filling with water again. This is good. This is going to fill this up with water. This is going to mean we can add another fish. Do we only see the crowding information if there actually are too many fish in here? That's kind of annoying. Pacu egg. But you're laying regular Pacu eggs now? They always have a 30% chance to lay Pacu eggs. If you keep gulpfish too hot, they don't get more than 30% Pacu chance. It's just when they're kept cold, the Pacu chance drops to 0. Still have a few tropical Pacu here from when we had a load of those as well. Okay, this is good. Okay, it's done. Good. Good. Turn it off. Okay. This is now actually full of steam. So the temperature should be getting managed. You're too hot. I mean, that kind of makes sense. Are we actually just struggling to cool this? No, it is cooling down. It's literally just erupted. That's the issue. Right, okay, let's set these back to magma, test this all works again, and then we can get the rest of this magma out. I've got to make sure that this asteroid isn't going to break before we leave it. That is important. You got 74 seconds remaining. Let's have a look at the blueprints. Or shoes. Got some more sand in here. That is going to happen. But I am glad we're now getting the full tungsten output of this planet out through this conveyor. I must admit, this is coming out a bit hotter than I thought it would. Are we just actually kind of struggling to cool this water now? There is a good chance that this aquatuner is not enough. I set this to 30 degrees. Send green signal up above 30 degrees. Oh, but the battery factors into it as well. That's true. I'm dumping that heat into this tank. That's right, the gulpfish are helping cool this. That is very true. That's why we need to keep the gulpfish happy as well, because their cooling is actually providing a meaningful amount of help to this cooling loop. And we did a YouTube video about gulpfish cooling. There's two ways the gulpfish can cool your base. One, each fish spawns at minus 12.5 degrees C, and they're 200 kilograms of genetic ooze. So that's a good amount of cooling on its own if you have enough breeders. We want to have as many breeders as possible to maximize the amount of cooling. It's a bit lacking at the moment, I will say. If we end up with scalding water in here, this is going to hurt the fish, which is bad. Then they'll die sooner. But most of the most of the cooling at the moment we're going to get is from the fish spawning. They'll be at minus 12.5 degrees when they spawn and when they turn into an adult. So you want to have the fish in some conductive situation where they heat up as babies, and then they cool. Then you could double dip with the fish cooling. But the other thing is, we need to. If you feed them polluted water, it comes out at the temperature of the fish. So the fish temperature, because the fish aren't that conductive, will usually be lower than the tank temperature. This also deletes some heat, but we're probably not going to do that for it. But yes, if this gets too hot, then we do have problems. So I guess that's the real test now, is do we actually have enough cooling to keep all this cool? And obviously, this whole situation with the steam and the gas has not helped, because we're dumping a lot of cooling into this gas. Thankfully, we're starting to see some results. Gradually. Because gas isn't very conductive. We are dumping more magma over here. As you can see, the errand gets interrupted when the dupe is standing on this tile by the manual airlock and the sensor. So they pick up a bottle of magma, try and deliver it here, and bottle gets dumped over here. So this means we're actually picking up magma bottles. Now I'm going to have to repair you and make you out of rock. Because we still need to keep doing this. So let's actually do this now. And then we'll just get a load of this magma bottled up. It's going to overheat no matter what because of the gas, but that's okay. But the really important thing for this is you can't have the dupes be able to reach the floor, otherwise they'll just keep picking up the magma bottle. The bottle has to drop somewhere that's inaccessible for this trick to work. So we can only do this once, and then once we can get to the bottom, we'll have to do something else. Now, I could insulate these rooms if I really feel like it. I'm also dumping some heat into this polluted water. Yeah, you can see the fish is starting to take damage. Now, this pipe is radiant. I think I'm going to have to stop. The thing is, we've been dumping heat into this water for a while. I think I'm going to have to make this pipe not radiant. Because it's hurting the fish. As soon as a tile gets above 25 degrees, the fish will start instantly taking damage and they don't recover. Right, I think perhaps we just replace all of this pipe now. We can't actually afford to dump more heat into here at the moment. Soon we will have plenty of eggs and we'll get more cooling in here again. But I need to be at least a little bit careful about this at the moment. Also, this water we're dumping in here is hot, which does not help. This is the problem with the goldfish situation as well, is if we can't keep it below a certain temperature, eventually all of the fish will suffer a fate. And that would be bad. I'm not sure we have enough power to set us up a second thermal aquatuner, though. Also, I'm hoping what will happen is they do actually flee the water that's too hot and just stay on this side of the tank. I guess we'll see about that. There's enough water in here. I'm going to set this back to 9 now. Thanks for your help, Double Decker Soul Wrecker. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. I've certainly enjoyed the stream. Oh, the liquid tower has collapsed. Okay, that's probably for the best. Still think that you're very brave to trust a single tile thick abyss-like tank wall. Yeah, maybe. It's more that I'm trying to get the dupes to do things and they're kind of running out of time to do things. Okay, it's not here. We got the sandstone, we got the model nuclear power plant, lol. Send the rocket home. And then we'll have to go explore this bit. Probably like a triangle. We'll do that next time. I think what we'll do... Okay, that's fine. I think what we'll do is we'll have a look at the artifact analysis station. Because we've collected a lot of artifacts since we started doing this. Now, where did I put that? I put it in here, didn't I? Right. There's lots of things in here that we've looked at. The magma lamp. Molten lava and obsidian combined in a way that allows the lava to maintain just enough heat to remain in liquid form. Plans of this lamp can be found in the Graphite archives. Have been attributed to one Robin Nisbet. There you go. Nisbet's real name is first name is Robin. Amazing. We got the teapot. Oh, this isn't the teacup. This is the teapot. Oh, right. The amount of neutronium present in this teapot suggests that it's crossed the threshold of the space-time continuum on countless occasions, floated through many multiple universes over a plethora of time and spaces. Wow, this one got a whole essay. Though there are theoretically an infinite amount of outcomes to any one event over many multiverses, the homogeneity of the still relatively young multiverse suggests that this is not the only teapot which is crossed into multiple universes. Despite the infinite possible outcomes of infinite multiverses, it appears one high probability constant is that there is or once was a teapot floating somewhere in space with every universe. This is a classic sci-fi thing. The percolator with the fish. Yep. A favorite of Hassan. There's a strange brick. I believe we looked at that one before. That's fine. And these are all the other ones that we've already looked at. Modern art. Fantastic. Most single tile thick abyss light is mostly safe as long as you don't let the water tank get near 14 tiles tall. Yes. I mean, it's going to take ages to flake. Let's put it that way. Yeah, you can see this fish has taken a lot of damage and it's quite young. That being said, it's fairly warm now, so maybe that's okay. So this means that the coolant is not going to cool as efficiently, which means, well, we'll see what that means. We're more concerned about the weakness to pressure damage, yeah. We'll see about that. Another low priority errand? What does that mean? Right. I think I need to end it here. My sanity. But despite everything, we have got the volcanoes running. The only issue is this actually going to be enough cooling? Or am I going to have to get another aquatuner in here? I guess we'll have to find out. So we're going to have to keep an eye on this asteroid for a little while, but we shouldn't have to build too much. We can just keep dumping the magma and then cleaning up the bottom. And then we should be good. And then we should have a load of magma that we can export. But the quest for the water asteroid continues. It's got to be up here somewhere. So while we're waiting to do that, next time we play ONI, I'm going to try and connect these heavy watt wires together. That's the next thing to do. But the good news is, I think the flock situation is fine. These pike apples are growing properly now. They're cool enough. I think we're okay on that front. I mean, let's just double check that, right? Yeah, we're dumping all the chill. It looks like we're just dumping all the chill immediately on these tiles. I think they are getting kept cold enough. This is getting very cold. Got a load of polluted ice here now. Oh, right. Tell this to stop running. But yeah, at least I think they're safe now. Yeah, you ate food. You ate food. Okay, both foxes are actually happy and they're reproducing now. Great. Okay. Good. Despite everything, I think things have generally worked out with those little mini projects. That's what I like to see. So let's turn off the sound once this actually... No, wrong button. Oh, God. Bleh, wrong button. Right. Fish. There we go. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I've enjoyed your company this fine evening. If you're still here from Treble Queens or Stinger's Playgrounds raids earlier, thank you very much for sticking around. I do appreciate your company. We're back and business is booming. It's January. The YouTube channel is doing well. If you haven't checked it out, there is a video about incorporating Floxes into sour gas boilers on the channel at the moment. There will be plenty more videos coming out in January. I've got a few short ones that I want to record. I think the next one is going to be about the Printerceptor. I just want to do a very short video where I explain how important the building it is. But yes, if you aren't already following me on Twitch, feel free to follow me and you'll get notifications when I go live. It's usually 7:30 to 10:30 some weekdays. Not sure exactly which weekdays it is. It depends on the week, to be honest. But I always post to Discord when I am streaming, so you'll get notifications there as well. And yeah, everything's on YouTube. Let's go raid someone. Who are we gonna go raid? Let's continue the train. Who's on? Shen's on. Shen's playing EU4. EU5. My bad. I have too many people I'm following now. My list is too large. Let's go raid Live Action Pixel. They're playing Satisfactory. But yeah, send over some fishy emotes, some fishy sentiments. We've actually had to look after fish today. Shock. Horror. Yes, take care, everyone. And I will be streaming tomorrow. I probably will be streaming ONI because like I'm in the zone now. I need to stay in the zone on this thing, I think. And we got to get Cosmic Archaeology. That's the next thing. But yeah, take care, everyone. Bye for now.